Now, I saw something recently that was extremely disappointing. I was looking at a ride-along show. I think it was when he had Minister Andy Williams on. And I saw a lady call in. Interestingly enough, a family friend called into the program to speak to Mr. Andy Williams, pleading with him that he should try to fix the roads on Green Street after all the traffic that usually passes on Taylor Street, H A Blaize Street, was diverted to Green Street, and that so much damage was done as a result to Green Street roads that she was pleading with Andy Williams to try to help them out and to fix Green Street Road to get it back in order. Now, this is something that you would have thought would have been done even without any prompting, without anybody having to say anything. Because if you pretty much abuse a road, you would think that, after all that volume of traffic, especially a road that was not prepared for that volume of traffic, you just would think that, after that is done and things are back to normal with H A Blaize Street, that you would just, send a crew in and, just do a little maintenance and rehabilitation. But no, this lady had to call in. Now, I'll tell you why that is disheartening, that woman felt more comfortable to call into a program and to plead with Andy Williams, who's not even the representative for the Tongue of St. George. She felt more comfortable to call into a program while Andy Williams was on the air. I guess by doing it that way and putting it in the public sphere, that would actually encourage him to get something done. But mind you, the MP for the NDC, who's responsible for the Tongue of St. George, right? Bear with me a little. You understand why this is disheartening. Was actually from the neighborhood in the Park Lane, Cooper Hill area, right? Grew up in that area, right? But that lady, and that lady's not an NNPite, right? Would feel more comfortable to go on air and make a request to Andy Williams and bypass the MP for the Tongue of St. George. That tells me every single thing that I got to know. I guess she is too busily engaged on social media to recognize what's happening in her own old neighborhood. But not surprisingly, when they're, throwing a little concrete and putting up a little bathroom on Old Trafford, there's always time, opportunistically, for photo ops moments. Yeah. You would think that the MP for NDC that represents the Tongue of St. George would be more than happy, would take her own initiative and try to fix the Green Street roads after what was done to it by so much traffic being diverted onto Green Street. I'll tell you a little story. When I was growing up as a kid on Green Street, if 3 cars passed on Green Street, that was a lot. And of course, I'm exaggerating, but the point is barely any cars passed on Green Street. And you would also think that the MP for NDC for the Tongue of St. George, in order to topple, in order to garner more votes, if she had the aim of winning the seat in the next election, you would think that she would try her utmost best to do right by the people in the area, especially growing up in the area, knowing the struggles of the people in the area. But it is surprising that that is not being done. And then when I tell you guys that these people totally disregard the carnage in the whole Wharf area, then you think I'm joking. You think I'm calling them out too much. But you think I'm joking. You think, what am I talking about? Something as simple as that, right? The people of Green Street is being disregarded. Well, at least the lady had the foresight to call into the program and try to plead with Minister Andy Williams to get something done. Hopefully, he gets something done.